Hello there, everyone! This is Quiversee, and welcome back to Pikmin. Last time, the distant spring was conquered. The final part there was acquired, and only one piece remains to finish the dolphin. And that brings us to our final trial. Let's begin. So, there is only one part here, but it is involved, to put it lightly. There is a lot we gotta do. As such, it is very possible that I will not be getting the part today. But I'm gonna try. So I don't remember how much of every Pikmin we need, but I do know we need everyone. So I'm gonna take out 30 yellows and 35 blues and reds. I think that having a relatively well-balanced team for this first portion of this stage will be helpful. And if we look at the map, we can see we got ourselves a big pool of water with a couple of land masses in the middle, and then a huge area with our part in it. So, I'm gonna start by dividing into groups. Blue squad. Your task, should you choose to accept it, which you have no choice, is the bridge. Red squad, you're next. Excuse me, did I say yellows? I don't believe I did. I said reds. Your task. I don't think I can do what I want to do with you yet. But I'm gonna just throw you guys into the flames. Actually, I think this might be what I am supposed to do, now that I stop and think about what I can do with this. I might be wrong, but we'll find out in a minute. Because I can just send them across this way. Yeah, this is what I have to do. Because now, they can push that box. So that's done. Now I need to get some bombs through the yellow squad. And I know I got out 35 of these guys, but I think that might have been way too many. Throw them to this island. Get them over here. And get up there. Olimar can just ride the geyser. And then we got ourselves our bomb pipe. Come on. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Yeah. And I can just throw over this away, right? Okay, don't. That guy is lucky. Please. And now he's stupid. Oh my lord, you're all stupid! I am amazed that not a single one of them died. I lost a couple of bomb rocks, but better than losing a couple of Pikmin. Okay. So now I need to push this bridge across. And I think that might actually be all I needed in terms of a puzzle solving squad. I thought there were more steps to it than this, honestly. But maybe I'm just misremembering. At any rate, we can't really do much until this bridge has been built. But once it's built, we have ourselves a straight shot. All right, come on. Yeah, we're only a quarter of the way through the day, too, so this is going pretty well, I dare say. Come on. Build that bridge. One or two more ticks ought to do it. Okay, now before I do anything else... Yeah, okay. We're at that point now. So, Reds, gonna have you start breaking this wall. You can see there's some weird green sprouts of some kind in the middle of that sandy pit. Well, it wouldn't be right for this to be the final trial without an equally final boss. And that's what we're looking at there. So let's put away all of our blues and all of our yellows, save for the one bomb rock carrier I have over there. Wait for them to get in their onions. $36, good. And then we're getting all the rest reds. Because reds are best for combat. I do, unfortunately, have some leaves in the squad. I would like to fix that. I know I saw some nectar grass somewhere. Maybe it was on the other side of the bridge. Let's take a look-see. And there's my bomb rock. Come on, boys. Come on. You join the squad. You get to be the special forces. I don't see any nectar grass. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. It's up here. That is not worth going for. Well, before I bring the reds into the lion's den, I'm gonna send my one bomb rock dude to be our scout. This green sprouty thing is actually our boss. Say hello to Emperor Bullblax. He is a big, monstrous critter with a monstrous tongue to boot. Now, one way you could fight him is to just let him eat bomb rocks like I just did there, because it stuns him and deals some decent damage. But, unfortunately, I didn't get to save as many bomb rocks as I would have liked, and in addition to his nasty tongue, he also has a squash. And I don't remember if his tongue has a limit on how many Pikmin it can eat, but his stomp doesn't. On top of that, his backside, completely impervious to damage. You can only hurt him by attacking him in the face. So I'm gonna have my reds just do their thing. There we go. We're halfway through the day. Ugh. Yeah, you can kind of hear that bounce, that boing sound. That's me attacking him in the back. Oh, lost a couple more Pikmin. Well, he's a quarter of the way down. There's some more bomb rocks. Oh, right, that's what that door on the far end of the arena's for. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Pikmin, get over here. I clearly am gonna need the help of some bombs. Get over here! Dang it. Come on. Break the door while he's distracted by the consumption of your brethren. Up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. Break, okay. Now, without any Pikmin to eat, he's gonna go back to sleep in the sand. I don't remember if he heals while he's sleeping in the sand or not, but just in case, I want to be quick. That, in addition to the fact that I'm running out of time. So, let's get some yellows. 15 ought to be good enough. And, honestly, I think I'm going to take the rest in blues. The reason being that I was already starting to pull leaves out of the red onion. And in addition to reds being better in combat, flowers are better in combat than leaves. I don't know off the top of my head if a flower non-red is better than a leaf red, but I figure the difference can't be that big. Anyway, Let's get over here. Bulblax is still stomping around. I thought he would go back to sleep in his sand pit, but I guess he doesn't do that until the day resets, so there's that. All right. Jeez, how do I want to go about this? Let's just do that. Perfect. We got a couple of bomb rock throwers. He's gonna eat them. And then he gets stunned and we can rush him in the face. And then I get squashed. Okay, boys, over here. Gonna do it again. But with even more bombs! Consume your fill, Bulblax! Yeah, look at that! Get him! Get him! Ouch. I lost a lot! Okay, I'm running out of time. And I'm also, more importantly, running out of Pikmin! I forgot he does this! When his health gets low enough, he starts doing super jumps to just stomp you wherever. Dangerous, to say the least. Very dangerous. I am basically throwing everything at him at this point. Alright, let's go back to Reds. I'm gonna be so sad if I don't kill him today. But I have one more bomb rock. Which means I have another stun. And I think I've been fighting him wrong anyway. I'm pretty sure that I've been swarming him because I thought it was getting on his face, but no, it's getting on his feet. And it is still dealing damage to him, but nowhere near as much, and it gets them in the danger zone of being stomped on. Come on. Come on! Get away from the Bulblax! Ah, he's eating someone. He ate two someones. Phew. Okay. Yellow boy. Get consumed. Go, 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 go! Okay, oh. And he's doing his mega stomps. Okay. He's gonna walk away. Bulblax, what are you doing? He's doing the mega stomps. Come on. Okay, he's gonna probably try and chomp again. Yeah. Ugh. It sucks that you can also just throw them straight into his mouth and cause problems that way. Right, come on. Uh-oh. Mega jumps! He's almost dead! Alright. Lick, lick, lick! Ah, crud. Mega jumps! I don't like your mega jumps! It's almost sundown, hurry up! I can't really attack him effectively while he's doing that. That's the worst part. Come on! Come on, just attack, just attack, just attack, just attack, just attack! Yes! At long last, I've found the final part! My secret safe, and it's as full as ever! How glad I am that I persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hocotate. After all that, the final part of the game isn't even part of the ship. It is literally a piggy bank. Needless to say, this part isn't necessary for beating the game. And of course, I beat him, but I can't get the part back on this day, so I have to go one day to just pick up the part. That's amazing. Also, in case you couldn't tell, I suck at that fight. Bulblax is not an easy fight, not by any means, but I'm also just really bad at it in general. I'm gonna let it play out because I don't remember. I think it might just be Bulborbs again, as far as what it shows as trying to eat the Pikmin at the end of the night. Let's see. As we blast off. Yep, it's a Bulborb. Too bad, Bulborb. No Pikmin for you. Your Emperor Bulblax ate them all. 18 days since impact. When I see the Pikmin engaged in fierce battle with the other creatures of this world, I often grow uneasy, wondering why they never attack me. Could it be that they actually view me as a parental figure? A strange, disturbing thought. That is a pretty valid question, considering what you do to them. I mean, just observe what we have witnessed here. 216 deaths to that monster. Almost a third of our total losses caused by Emperor Bulblax. There were definitely smarter ways I could have gone about that fight. Well, I'm not waiting another day for this, because literally all that's left to do is pick up the last part. So let's just jump in and get it. Still gotta wait for all the loading, of course. And you know what? The yellows get to take it home. This is in honor of the ones that willingly sacrificed their lives to blow up Emperor Bulblax's mouth. And of course, all of them are flowers, except one. There's one single bud. Come, my yellow army. Let us retrieve our money. And thank goodness Bulblax does not return. Come on. There we go. Bring the piggy bank home. It really is kind of amusing, though, that the last part is literally not even a part for the ship. Everything else, even the relatively useless stuff up until this point, has been an actual piece of the ship. Olimar just lost his money and didn't want to leave without it. But now, he doesn't have to. And as we lug this piggy bank back home with the help of our yellow Pikmin men, it is almost time for us to bid adieu to this mysterious, mysterious world. I should have gotten more yellow so they move faster. Come on. Bring the bank. Bring the bank. I really do wonder why the Pikmin do listen to Olimar, though, without question. It is something that I don't think ever has been answered, even in later games. But it is a fascinating thought, to be sure. I have finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hocotate. Yes, indeed. Look at all of those beautiful gleaming parts. And thus, the day ends, for there is naught left to do. And Olimar gives a farewell glance to the Pikmin, who don't seem to understand entirely what's going on. That is an adorable effect, by the way, them waving their leaves at him. I love it. Certainly looks like Olimar's gonna miss the little guys. But now Olimar takes off without them. As they see us off. And we can see they have even learned to fend for themselves! That is right, Olimar taught them self-defense. Somehow. It's honestly kind of adorable. But now Olimar departs and we can see multiple onions taking off from the surface in a veritable rainbow of colors that most of which don't exist in later games as of right now. And I really wish did. I'd love to see the cyan and green Pikmin. I think they'd be cool. I think I saw an orange onion in there too. But, unfortunately, such colors have not been explored as of yet. And thus, the mysterious blue world of the Pikmin is now left behind as Olimar returns home to Hocotate. And here's our final tallies. So, compared to the first time I played this version of this game, which is the only other time I've played it, according to these records, this is the best I've done on all accounts, including Pikmin Lost, which, given how things went on Bull Blacks, I'm surprised. So yeah, the game tracks, you know, how many days you spent, how many Pikmin survived at the end, and how many Pikmin were slain by the end. And looks like I have sprouted a total of 2,134 Pikmin total between both playthroughs, which I forgot that it tracked that too. And here's all of the ship parts. So the parts in yellow are all absolutely required, the parts in blue, not required. So the only parts in the game that were not needed were the Nova Blaster, the Space Float, the Massage Machine, the UV Lamp, and the Secret Safe. Now, if I'm being honest, some of these parts I don't think should be on the necessary list. Libra and Sagittarius are definitely two of them because they're just decorative pieces. It's cool because they're, you know, parts given by his kids, so it's like, you know, he wouldn't want to leave without them, but the whole idea is he is on an alien world and he needs to survive and, you know, leave. I feel like those two parts theoretically he could leave without. Honestly, I could say the same about the pilot seat and the interstellar radio. But I don't know. Well, maybe not the radio now that I think about it. You know, if he needed it to like communicate with Hocotate on his way home. Point is, I feel like they could have been a little more generous on it, but them's the breaks. But, that be Pikmin. And from a distance, that planet might look a little familiar, doesn't it? Simply put, it is supposed to be Earth. Which means Olimar is from a race of people that if we were to encounter them in our real world, he'd be like the size of like a Lego figurine. Which is kind of amusing to me. But yeah, that be the first game of Pikmin. Now, it's definitely not my favorite out of the franchise, but it definitely laid a good, strong groundwork. I stand by that I actually kind of like the time limits imposed in the game. I don't feel like that they make it too stressful or demanding. Far from it, honestly. If anything, it gives you a sense of urgency that makes you want to try and plan out your day. It helps keep the strategy element of things highly relevant. And by not just the strategy elements for the, you know, in time in the day, but also with how many days you have left total. That being said, I do feel like that they come up with a better solution for that end of it, the total days thing, for Pikmin 3. But that being said, Pikmin 2 doesn't have any kind of effect on that, I don't think. I don't think it has any kind of day limit, just an in-game time limit for the day or something. I forget. It's been a long time since I played Pikmin 2. But I guess what my point is that even though it's definitely not as... doesn't have as much as the other games in the series, Pikmin 1 is still a game well worth revisiting even today. Just because of how different it is and how much the series has evolved since. And I just love it. And now we get to see all of the names I might have gotten wrong from enemies, because it shows the bestiary. Armored Cannon Beetle. This migrant lithophod has developed a stronger carapace than its relatives. Indeed, it has. And there is our good friend that killed a bunch of yellows, the beady longlegs. Waxy secretions form this creature's distinctive armored shell. Yeah, it does kind of have a waxy texture to it, doesn't it? And of course, our good friend, the bread bug. This creature's thick hide protects it from most attackers. I actually really do love it when games do this in general, and I love the fact that Pikmin is among them and just gives fun little tidbits. Such as burrowing snagert. The bluish hue of its feathers distinguish it from the burrowing snarrow, which has never been encountered, and I want the burrowing snarrow to be a thing. And there's the candy pot bud. Could this be the next step in Pikmin evolution? Like Pikmin themselves, it has many mysteries. I don't know about the next step in Pikmin evolution, but it is certainly a step in Pikmin reproduction. The dwarf bullbear does have the mouth. Bullbear in early stages of development and life cycle. This specimen appears to be nearly fully developed. So yeah, it isn't just a full reskin, it actually does have differences in the model. And here's the dwarf bulborb. Although similar in appearance to bulborbs, these belong to a totally different species. Which is, again, really fascinating to me. And of course, Emperor Bulblax. This massive grub dog buries itself when hunting. Yep, massive grub dog. That is its classification. Fiery blowhog. I don't know why it didn't save Bulblax for the end. This creature expels a combustible phosphor that ignites at moderate temperatures. And this... Okay, so this is interesting. You can see right now it's showing the swooping snitch bug. This rare species uses antennae as wings, which it does. That's pretty cool. But you'll notice it was in an environment that it's not normally in. And this creature, the Gulix, we never even saw. A watery gelatinous membrane protects this creature's nervous system. Yeah, there are a couple of enemies we never got to encounter, and the Gulix is one of them. And I'll go over that at a later point. Here's, of course, the honey wisp. This creature collects nectar for the larvae waiting at its nest. And the iridescent flint beetle. The Pikmin are singing. This forager stores undigested pellets in its stomach for winter. And there is the other creature that I was expecting us to encounter at one point, the Mamuta. This creature seems fond of flowers, but only for their decorative properties. So I was expecting to encounter that creature back when I went back to the impact site, because that's where it's supposed to spawn. Pearly Clam Clamp. How did I forget that's what its name? Pearly Clam Clamp. That is the best name for a clam. The pellet posy. This sparsely growing plant is able to crystallize nectar into round pellets that also miraculously gain numbers. The puff stool. Many consider this walking fungus a delicacy. Considering you don't even know what this planet was before, I'm surprised that you can say that. The puffy blowhog. Instead of breathing fire, this species uses its hydrogen to float. Okay, so did I get shearwigs and sheargrubs mixed up or correct? Sheargrub! Okay, I got it right. Males of this species are purple and have an armored head. Meanwhile, the females are the little pink things that don't actually hurt you. Here's the shearwig. The males of this species are able to fly, but the females remain underground. So yeah, shearwigs, you only fight the males. And that thing! You remember the egg that I was having headaches with? Smoky Prog. Thought to be a malformed larval Mamuta. That is what I wanted to use the egg for. That's what the egg does. But I messed up. Spotty Bulbear. This rare subspecies of Bulborb has a certain indefatigability. I don't know if I pronounced that word right. And then, of course, Spotty Bulborb. This nocturnal hunter feeds mostly on small animals returning to their nests at night. Water Dumples. This aquatic creature is a close relative of the Bulborb. Somehow. I believe Wogpole? Wogpole! This creature appears to be a newborn yellow Wollywog in tadpole form. And now we get to the Wollywogs. Those stupid frogs. The Wollywog. This creature's coloration results from remaining sheltered in its cavernous swelling. So yeah, the gray Wollywogs are basically albino creatures, because they not only have that pale skin, they also have bright red eyes. Meanwhile, the yellow Wollywogs. After evolution led to the development of its specialized jumping ability, this amphibian actually lost much of its ability to swim. And it ends on the yellow Wollywog. I think it was going in alphabetical order now that I think about it. Happy the end. So yeah, this game also does have multiple endings. And getting the 30th part before day 30 is how you get the happy end. There are 2 other endings, which is basically if you don't get enough parts, or if you do get enough parts but you don't get all of them. So, that's how you get the other endings. But that's it for the main story through Pikmin. There is also challenge mode. But you know what? I think next time on Pikmin, I'm going to do something a little different. Because I'm not done. I mean, the game has been beat. But I really want a chance to go after that doggone Smoky Prog. So I think what I'm going to do is start a new file. And I am going to get to the Smoky Prog and see if I can encounter it, the Mamuta, and the Gulix, since we never encountered any of them. And go from there. Till then, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye!